Hello guys, good day. This is Anne of Reinforcement Club, your fellow positive reinforcer. Happy New Year. Happy first day of 2025. It's kind of late this time. You know why? I was actually busy making a shomai, wrapping a sort of wonton. I'm making how do you call that? Wonton myself because I love Chinese food. And if I ever in case if I ever miss wonton, I have something in the fridge and I can just cook it right away. So I was busy making it myself, trying to marinate some pork and then mix and have a good flavor. It's actually tasty. I love Chinese wonton, and yeah, that's what I'm busy about today. That's why I started late. But since I'm committed to this, to show up for this, for making content, and to serve you, at least 3 to 4 times a week. So I'm gonna be here as long as I can, with the best of my ability, for maybe 10,000 episodes or more. That's actually a lifetime, but that's what I am looking forward. And it's not going to be an easy thing to do, but if I think about doing content in a tiny bit, like micro level, not the macro level of 10,000 episodes that's throughout a lifetime. If I think about it, just doing content today and then this weekend or Friday, just 2 to 3 times a week, then that 10,000 episode wouldn't, it's not a bother, as long as I'm doing something, doing my part every week, 2 to 3 times a week. I'm here, giving you value, serving you, showing up for you. But anyway, for this 2025, I hope you guys have some New Year's resolution, or it could be anti resolution, about things that you don't want to stop ever. Some people have anti resolutions, like they don't want to stop going to the gym, they don't want to stop running 2 to 3 times a week, they don't want to stop doing the brisk walking. So it's all up to you if you have New Year resolution, if you want to lose weight, if you want to stop doing something, that's your resolution. And anti-resolution means you don't want to stop doing something. Anyway, I hope you have some resolution or anti-resolution yourself, but nobody's forcing you anyway. This is a free country. That's your life, and you can do whatever you want. But if you want to improve, if you want to progress faster in this year, then you got to do something. You got to be more intentional, towards building your habits, towards your commitments for this 2025. Otherwise, you're still going to be the same. As to me, to be honest, I have no New Year's resolution. I only got anti resolution. So everything will be just the same for me. Anti resolution, like I'm still gonna work out 3 to 4 times a week. I've already had my workout last Monday and yesterday, so 2. Then I can work out on Monday because I'll be working tomorrow. I'll see if I can do some workouts after this anyway. So because I was busy. I was busy preparing a Chinese wonton. I love it, and I'm full. And I'm still keeping my very own personal standards of personal weight standards between 50 to 51. But today, since Christmas, I am usually 52.5. So I must lose 1.5 kilos or more in order to go back on the track. And to be honest with you guys, I would love to keep that weight standards for myself. And it's not going to be consistent because we're only human. We're not robots. And, we have celebrations. We have birthdays, Christmas, New Year, and we go all out. But I want to keep that personal weight standards for myself because I feel light. I feel good in that weight standards, 50 to 51 kilos. So starting today, I am going back to 50 to 51 kilos. I'm actually, this morning I was 51.9, but I'm not sure tomorrow. I could be more, I could be still 52.5 because I ate, before sitting here and talk, I ate the things that, the things that I made: wonton, pork, and then rice, and then a nice dip. I made it for myself. So yeah, I had a good food. I realized I love food. Since Christmas, I was eating and cooking. I love it. That's why I went off my personal weight standards, but I'm going back to it. I want to keep that standards to remind myself to go back, on that track that I made for myself. And yeah, I will keep my diet still the same. High protein and fats, just enough fats, but protein, yeah, I can manage that. And still going to monitor my weight daily. I want to, look after my weight, manage my weight. In terms of money, I love money. I still would be happy enough to save and spare a lot some money ready for investment in case if I want to buy some stocks or some extra, for my favorite crypto, or might as well I might gonna start an online e-commerce. It depends, but I already have money allotted for that, just waiting for a go signal. Uh, Another thing about money is yeah, I'll remain consistent enough to serving you, to show up for you 2 to 3 times a week. So consistently still going to be here up to 10,000 episodes, whether it's gonna work or not. 10,000 episodes. So I'm gonna do my part weekly, so that I wouldn't have to think about that 10,000 episodes at all, other than working on it. So I've started reading buying business book, and yeah, there's another interesting one I'm about to start reading. Read People Like a Book. I just bought this, but currently I'm on this buying your own business. So I just want to know, how is it? What is this all about? And if I happen to love it, I might just gonna dig in deeper. Anyway, lastly, buying another house is still inside my mind, inside my head. I'm still gonna buy another house and another house and another house, and I'm working on it. As I'm working on it every day, every time. It's still in my head. I'm working on it. Lastly, in terms of relationship, so I've encountered some sort of betrayal last 2024. So what I've learned about people who betrayed you, who betrayed another person, once a person betrayed you once, they'd be happy enough to do it again and again and again. So never trust the person. A traitor. A traitor will always going to be a traitor. He'd be happy enough to betray you over again. So yeah, stay away from those people or use them. Use each other, or otherwise, if you have nothing to do, just stay away. It's a broken trust. And might as well for 2025, I want to improve my communication, the way I interact with people. For 2025, I'm just gonna start writing it down on my 2025, should I say diary? Yeah, I'm writing my problems here, my resolution, my solution, everything that stresses me, it's in here. And I ended my sorry about that, 2024 diary. So I'm gonna start by 2025 today. And yeah, I think it's a New Year's resolution. I've finally found a New Year's resolution. Improve my communication. I want to be clear, respectful, or polite, and caring while telling the truth, or by strategically. Strategically clear, respectful, polite, and caring in my ways of interacting with people. So I only happen to know about it that I need improvement since it's because of my partner. It's because of my boyfriend. So I think I need to improve my communication. And we have talked about it, and then he has to improve some sort of stuff. So that is my part. Not only in my romantic relationship, good communication can also be used anywhere I am. So it's a good thing. It's a good stuff to do. Yeah, I'm gonna list it down here, and still I'm gonna call my family every day. Whether they answer or not, I will call my family every day. That's a promise, and I've been to that promise for since I came in Ireland, 2020. That's 4 years ago, going 5 years. So yeah, call my family every day, whether they answer or not. If they don't answer, I'm gonna call my relatives to verify if they're okay, what's going on. So it's the same thing. Yeah, just my communication, my way. Yeah, I that's my only New Year's resolution. So yeah, I hope you know, I hope we can work on this. And as to me, to be able for me to work on something to keep my focus on it, I must remind myself every day through my diary, and I have I write down my things to do, top 3 things every day. So, including my communication this time. And I understand it's not going to be an easy thing to do. It's simple. The thought is simple, but it takes maybe a week or two to really remind myself to stop this, stop that. You got to be polite, you got to be caring, you got to be clear, you got to stand up for myself. Maybe for 2 weeks or 21 days until the time I can able to make it a habit. So, but still reminding myself that I must communicate properly so that I can understand the other party. In that way, I can be understood. So understand first and be understood. Yeah, it takes consistency. So otherwise, all the same. And I hope you can, I hope you can make some improvements. I'm talking about you yourself for this 2025 rather than, just, let's keep it real. The world is changing. And if we've been the same for years and years, maybe it's time to ask yourself, what are you here for? What's your purpose? What do you want to do? Do you want to make a difference? What excites you? Maybe you might want to consider asking yourself a better question. You might want to make a change to excite yourself for this year. Not just for a month or two, I'm talking about commitments. And everything that I said to you a while ago, especially buying a house, building or buying a business, consistency, this wouldn't stay for, just this year. This is long term. So it's nice to have something long term because the way it every time I nail down my things to do for the week, I feel proud of myself, and that keeps keeps my confidence. That makes me feel like I can trust myself. I am reliable, and this commitment that I made for myself helps me show up for me. By means of doing what I've said what I'm gonna do. What I've said I'm gonna do. And anyway, it's a good start of 2025, and together we're gonna see how it goes for the first month, and then the second month, and then up to 6 months, up to 2026. So I hope you've already braced yourself with your resolution and anti-resolution or your goals for this 2025. I wish you all the best. I hope that you can be more unstoppable for this year. And you don't need to validate your goals, your dreams to other people. It's yours. It's your responsibility, and own it. Fight for it. Otherwise, people wouldn't acknowledge, wouldn't praise you until they see the result. And you wouldn't experience the result without working on it. If you keep validating what things that you do to other people, nothing will ever happen. So, whatever your dreams are, own it, work on it. Hard work always pays off. And I hope you have a wonderful day today. Happy New Year again. And if you be happy enough to support this episode, this channel, this Reinforce Me Club. You can share this. You can share this to your family and friends. You can even follow me in YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcast, even in Amazon Music. Reinforce Me Club. By the way, this is Anne, your fellow positive reinforcer. I do appreciate your time and Happy New Year. Thank you very much.